The Founding Fathers, a group of visionary leaders, dared to dream of a different future. They envisioned a nation free from the shackles of tyranny, a land where self-governance reigned supreme. These men, driven by ideals of liberty and equality, sought to establish a new order. They believed in government by the people, for the people. Their vision was audacious, a radical departure from the monarchies that dominated the world. Theirs was a dream of a nation built on freedom, justice, and the pursuit of happiness. This vision, enshrined in the Declaration of Independence, declared that all men are created equal. It proclaimed the inherent rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. These were not mere words on parchment. They were a battle cry for freedom, a beacon of hope for a world yearning for change. The Founding Fathers understood the magnitude of their endeavor. They knew that freedom, like any precious commodity, came at a cost. They were prepared to sacrifice everything to make their vision a reality. The year 1776 marked a pivotal moment in American history. 13 colonies, spread out and culturally varied, came together against a shared adversary. The Declaration of Independence became a unifying call, sparking the fires of rebellion. People from all walks of life, from farmers to merchants, heeded the call to arms. They were bound by a common belief in liberty and self-determination. This newfound unity faced numerous challenges. Loyalists, those loyal to the British Crown, caused rifts within communities. Yet, the quest for freedom burned even brighter. Ordinary citizens turned into soldiers, their homes becoming battlegrounds. The spirit of '76 was evident, showcasing the power of unity against oppression. The Revolutionary War was not a clash of titans, but a David and Goliath struggle. The fledgling American army, outnumbered and outgunned, relied on unconventional tactics to outmaneuver the British. General George Washington, commander-in-chief of the Continental Army, proved to be a brilliant strategist. He understood the importance of guerrilla warfare, using the element of surprise to harass the enemy. Washington's strategy focused on attrition, wearing down the British forces through a series of small-scale engagements and strategic retreats. The vast American wilderness became both a battleground and a sanctuary. The Continental Army, often lacking supplies and provisions, endured harsh winters and grueling marches. Yet their determination never wavered, fueled by the belief that they were fighting for a just cause. The militia, composed of everyday people who took up arms, played a crucial role in the American Revolution. These citizen soldiers, often without formal military training, showed remarkable bravery and determination. They were farmers, shopkeepers, and artisans who left their homes and families to defend their emerging nation. The militia's decentralized structure turned out to be a strategic advantage. Operating independently, they disrupted British supply lines, carried out reconnaissance missions, and provided essential support to the Continental Army. Their deep knowledge of the local terrain gave them an advantage in skirmishes and ambushes. The militia embodied the spirit of the American Revolution, a fight for freedom waged by the people for the people. Enduring hardships under British rule. Life under British rule in the years leading up to the Revolution was marked by growing discontent. The colonists, accustomed to a degree of self-governance, chafed under increasingly restrictive policies imposed by the British Parliament. The Sugar Act, the Stamp Act, and the Townshend Acts were seen as attempts to assert control over the colony's economic and political affairs. These acts, perceived as unjust and oppressive, fueled resentment towards British rule. The colonists argued that they were being taxed without representation in Parliament. Their grievances, ignored by the Crown, created a rift that would eventually lead to war. Sacrifices on the altar of freedom. The American Revolution was not won without tremendous sacrifice. Countless individuals, driven by an unwavering belief in the cause of liberty, risked their lives and livelihoods. Soldiers endured unimaginable hardships on the battlefield, facing hunger, disease, and the constant threat of death. Families were torn apart as sons and fathers marched off to war. Women assumed new roles, managing farms and businesses, and providing support to the troops. The war effort demanded collective sacrifice, uniting Americans from all walks of life in a common purpose. Theirs was a testament to the enduring power of patriotism and the belief in a better future. Washington, Jefferson, and the faces of freedom. The American Revolution was led by a remarkable group of individuals who shaped the destiny of a nation. General George Washington, the stoic and resolute commander-in-chief, provided unwavering leadership throughout the long and arduous struggle. His strategic brilliance and unwavering determination inspired his troops and rallied the nation. Thomas Jefferson, the primary author of the Declaration of Independence, provided the intellectual framework for the revolution. His eloquent articulation of the principles of liberty and self-governance resonated with colonists and inspired revolutionaries around the world. These leaders, along with countless others, left an indelible mark on American history. Taxation without representation, the seeds of rebellion. At the heart of the American Revolution lay a fundamental dispute over taxation and representation. The British government, burdened by debt from the French and Indian War, sought to extract revenue from the colonies through a series of acts. These acts, including the Stamp Act and the Townshend Acts, imposed taxes on goods such as tea, sugar, and paper. The colonists argued that these taxes violated their rights as Englishmen. They contended that they should not be subjected to taxation without representation in Parliament. This cry of no taxation without representation became a rallying cry for the Revolution, encapsulating the colonists' grievances against British rule. A legacy of liberty, America's enduring impact on the world. The American Revolution, a beacon of hope for oppressed people worldwide, ignited a global movement for liberty and self-determination. It served as a model for future revolutions, inspiring struggles for independence in Latin America, Europe, and beyond. The principles enshrined in the Declaration of Independence, particularly the idea that all men are created equal, had far-reaching consequences. The United States, a young nation founded on the ideals of liberty and self-governance, emerged as a symbol of freedom and opportunity. The American experiment, with its emphasis on individual rights and democratic principles, influenced constitutional movements around the globe. The legacy of the American Revolution continues to shape the world today, a testament to the enduring power of ideas and the human yearning for freedom.